Hello, hello, and welcome to more Rebuild 3. Ah shit, while clicking over I accidentally clicked the Minecraft launcher. I hope that doesn't slow things down. I accidentally clicked the thing next to it on the sidebar. So when we left off, we had just finished the town of Nelson, and we're gonna pick who we're gonna take with us to move on. How many people can I take with me? 3 others? So I'm gonna head down to the town hall, and let's figure out who some of our best people are. Now, leaders are great, but we don't need to take a leader with us to the next city. The next best fighter at 13 is Dorothy, with her having a gun. Although this one is, Captain Dorothy is better because she's 13 without the gun. So let's take Dorothy. Where is she at? She's gonna be in the, there she is. Yeah. Let's take, one of our best builders with us. Because a builder is always important to have. So we're gonna take Hunter, Gerald. Because he doesn't got a kid. And we're gonna take a good scavenger with us. So let's take Foxy Green. There's no, like, hatred of each other here, right? I'd assume not. So let's, real quick, talk to Dorothy. Because that'll give her a benefit that can be good for us. So, should we know that she was an average working stiff, by night she would dazzle audience with performance at the Scarlet Primple. Alright. Next thing was... yeah, she was attacked while on stage. While the rapier I snagged as I fled wasn't all that sharp, it still could stop one of those things cold when you put it through the eye socket and into the brain. I managed to fight my way to the car just before... Sorry. Managed to fight my way to my car and just floored it until I ran out of gas. I'm lucky you found me when you did. I don't know if I could have survived much longer. Let's go with fighting? Sure, fighting. And move on to the next region. Yep. Next day. Now that the Chosen Ones are no longer in Nelson, we're free to run things the way we want around here. Spaghetti Tuesday, every Wednesday, and so on. As Lone Ranger used to say, my work here is done. Time to gather the posse and move on to the next llama ranch, or whatever. Onward down the road to the next town that needs saving. We can start, yeah, Dorothy, box leader, Hunter Gerald, Foxy Green, and I packed our weapons, equipment, and as much food as we could carry. We said our farewells at the gate. The new leader, Shansi, promised to take good care of Nelson. She said we'd always be welcome back, but I knew I'd never return. We made our way to the edge of town and took one last look at the shining city Nelson had become. With high walls to keep the chaos outside, hard-working citizens to keep spirits alive, and organized governments to run it, the city will continue to thrive as a beacon of civilization in a lost and broken world. And now onward! There are more survivors out there in other cities that need help. June 10th, 2020. Leaving Nelson. Diane. I wish I could have introduced you to the mind-expanding techniques of Cassandra Starr and the Church of the Chosen One. We must visit their headquarters, west in the town of Hope. Says the score I had gotten. So we were playing that on hard difficulty. Now, I have 2 saves, a backup save. Oh. Okay, aren't going to Hope yet. We gotta go to, Castellgar first. I've got a, save, so we can revert back, and we're actually gonna raise the difficulty. Wow, there are a lot of McDonald's in this town. That and graveyards. Is there a connection? So, we're gonna move up to impossible difficulty. And we're in the city of Grave. Hang on, no. McGrave. Alright, so we have a save to revert back to if this proves to be too difficult. But I think we got the right group to be able to handle things of this difficulty. We can try and recruit them. You go and start harvesting food immediately. Actually, yeah, you start getting us food. Can you fight good? No. You just help with the food harvest for now. And let's immediately, I like to use the turn-based format next day. The man I went to recruit at the suburb was so starved his skin was hanging off the bone. But, hang on. Excuse me. Hanging off the bones. But he was chipper about it, cracking jokes about his recent diet and how Weight Watcher... Okay, yeah, we've heard this story before. We can use no more soldiers during this early stage. Welcome aboard. He looks like he can handle himself in a fight anyway. He's got nice armor and all that. You join the fighting here. I'm gonna go recruit from the church. So I think the plan is to, early on, anchor ourselves to the right. I just attacked here because it was the higher threat area. We're gonna anchor ourselves like into that little this little crevice of river here. Yeah, my mouse is being recorded. Okay. So next day, the man I met at the church was clearly strung out after years of living alone. He was acting paranoid and defensive. Yeah, let's talk him down. And we've got another leader. Not the best, but he can at least help farm. So I'm gonna go and clean out here on my own. Can you guys go and handle that horde? Yes, you can. Let her handle it. You come over here and help. Or can you actually... No, okay. Yeah, next day. And let's take the one builder and have him help us out as well. Ooh. Okay, she held that back fine. Can you... Oops. You go handle that. I'll help you. You rebuild here. Or reclaim this. And you scout this area. Next day. Okay, that's a small enough threat that... you can't quite handle it because it's too far away. Scout here in the meantime. Okay, that horde's gone. Alright, now he can actually... Maybe... Yeah, the two of you clean this out together. We're gonna keep cleaning out where we were. Okay. Go out over here. Can I step away and still have it be fine? Yes, I can. I'm gonna... Alright, you reclaim that, because I don't think the zombies are gonna go anywhere near you. I'm gonna start cleaning out this area of threats. Been in a dark place recently. Here, have a bunch of ammo and go shooting some Zed. Did it lower defense? I don't know if he actually killed any zombies in the area. I probably could have finished reading it and it would have told me. Whatever. I'm trying to sort of speed run these early stages that we've seen plenty of times before. Alright, but now things are starting to look good. Gustav is a piece of shit that will beat the piss out of later on, once we're in better footing. You reclaim this cemetery, you scout... Actually, you scout over here. Yes, let's kill Gustav. Human trafficker. And there we go, Gustav's gone. Gave us 18 food. Here, you come with me and we'll try and recruit this person together. You two go clean out over here. And already we're getting a good start off. It looks like we're near the edge of town at this river. Following signs of human habitation. We'll take them both. You go ahead and reclaim this cemetery. They're both fighters, that's pretty good. Let's start scouting the surrounding area a little bit. Alright, next day. Everyone must do guard duty. Okay. You go handle this before it gets worse. You handle this before it gets worse. You take care of the farm for a moment. You dig up what can be found here on our base. So, okay, we're pretty much about to be anchored as I was hoping to be. Let's start expanding left along the river towards these farms, I think. You go ahead and reclaim this. Ooh, found a whip. Here you go. You go ahead and clean that out before it gets much worse. You go head over... Ah, you can't. Hang on. Can you go over there? No. Alright. You go handle that. You scout up here. I'm gonna scout here. What is my scavenging level? 11? Okay. I wonder, hang on. Okay. With my help on farming duty, we can have an we can be gaining food. Words. That being said, you continue doing the scavenging here so that we can get good things. Next day. Okay. Oh god, it's so easy to accidentally click the wrong thing. Alright, you handle the threats here on our immediate border. You scout here. You scout here. You scout here. You're done scavenging that up, so let's work together to increase the food stores for now. Hey, Tyrant King. Hang on, let me move the chat box, actually. There we go. For this game, the chat box is much more fit to put on the left. We're just playing a little bit of rebuild. Oh, we're now in the city of McGrave, as I've taken to calling it. Alright, you go scavenge this stuff. You reclaim this farm. Alright, and then we're gonna reclaim the park and the cemetery to sort of push us against this suburb that it's gonna be good for defensive purposes. You start cleaning that out. And all of you go and start scouting a little more. Alright. Make sure our walls are safe. And she didn't find any new items, right? A megaphone. Oh, let's give that to Alkov. And actually, let's take his shotgun, because he doesn't need it. It'll be in better hands of Mark, what is his name? Hang on. Mark Donnie. The Unity of Austin, the Texas Brotherhood ally, yeah? In the Old World Blues mod that I play on the channel. What about him? Okay, he's recovered. Let's actually have him scout rather than fight. And you scout up here. We're starting to get a feel for our surroundings. Oh, she hasn't been... Ooh, the rifts are back. We saw them in a previous town. Tool users. Okay, so the zombies in this graveyard are weird. Different. They seem to know how to use tools. At least rudimentary ones. Saw one turn a doorknob earlier today before I took its head off. And, and killed another one clutching a mobile phone. Now one of them is lurching through the hall towards me with a pair of scissors. It's opening and closing them like it's trying to cut something. It's pretty unusual behavior for Zed. Tried to talk to it. Oh. Hail! We mean you no harm! What are you doing with those scissors? I asked the creature, and the creature jammed them to my collarbone. The zombie had once been an elderly woman, possibly seamstress, judging from her skill with those shears. Her scalp was half ripped off, flapping at the back of her head. I grabbed it and pulled her away from me. I got a good look in her eye before I killed her. No sign of intelligence there. But tool using zombies are terrifying, though. I hope we don't see more. Okay, that's cool. Alright, so the rifts are going to be good allies to have. You reclaim this. You scavenge here. You're healing. Oh god, and it was our best soldier, too. Alright. You guys work together on that. I'm going to step away from the farm. Come on. To clean this out. So you actually go back to working the farm for now. To slow the loss. And you continue scouting. Actually, scout past this place. Let me take a sip of my drink. Scavenge everything. Hmm. Alright, next. Okay. The submod that Violet is making, for the old country will be like them to whoever wins the Washington Brotherhood. The Washington Brotherhood caused war. The new old county will be a decent ally nation, meant to be a permanent ally nation, or a permanent ally unless you turn on them. Cool. Alright, reclaim this cemetery. You're just about strong enough to clean out the McNoodle. And you scout up this way more. You start scavenging, I'm gonna farm. Okay. So we just about finished the plan I had for expanding here. I'm thinking then we're gonna the next plan is going to be bulge out to take the bank, the McNoodle, and the McNoodle. Right? Yeah, because that's gonna create one new threat, one new threat. 1, 2. Actually, no. We're just gonna take the bank and the McNoodle for now. And then I'll think about it again after that. Alright, so... next... oh, wait, hold on. Let's have this person scout. What's just... it looks like there's another faction over there. Go and take a peek. Oh, the Last Judgment gang once again. So yeah, we're gonna have this song and dance play out again. The Last Judgment versus the Graphs. Let's you and I go over and try and recruit this person. You clean out that bank. You help him out so that you can reclaim it afterward. The last Fort Denver tried to join, didn't end so well. Let's sweet talk him. Yeah, now he's on board. Injury is healed. Perfect timing on that injury healing. Where's our builder? Yeah, you go ahead and reclaim this. You clean that off. And you guys go get that. You go back to farming. You help with farming. You help. Actually, let's have them, scout, maybe. Let's scout off over here. And off up here. Well, somebody with a wolf dog. Let's feed them dinner, invite them to stay. Yeah, they didn't stay, but I know that pays off later on. Alright, you're not a fighter, but you can handle the one zombie that watered it there. She hasn't said what she's doing with the rot purgers yet, but has said that she has finished what she wants them to become. You're thinking that they might be able to become a Heaven's Gate, or might be able to become Heaven's Gate, but it could be anything with them. I don't really know the lore behind their faction. I see them all the time on the map, usually doing pretty good, but I don't know, like, what their deal is. Alright, Horde fought off. You reclaim this now. Oh no, you're supposed to be fighting, not scavenging, guys. Fuck. Scout at this cemetery. Alright, so I'm trying to think in terms of, like, threat management. Claiming this will give us 2 threats. Claiming this will give us 2. No, it'll give us 3. Claiming that will give us 2 new threats. Claiming that will give us 1 new threat. Claiming that will give us 2. I think the church is the best in terms of not overexpanding our walls too fast. So I think that's going to be the next building we'll reclaim. Oh, but it's honestly not that worthwhile. 2. I think it's going to be this, McNoodles. Hang on. Sorry, just thinking. Okay, I think... Sorry, I'm just thinking about, like, future moves and, like, verbalizing them makes me not think as clearly, so I just had to, like... Yeah, so I'm thinking... why would I have her attack that? And I can have her take on this for me. And I'm gonna go talk with them for the first time. The Old Country and Rot Purgers are from the same... Oh, that's right! I do know their story. I just forgot the name. Yeah, they're both fighting over a vault in a civil war. Very fun idea. I hope they get more fleshed out detail in it when they do the revisit to the northern regions. Yeah, so... you go scouting up over here. Yeah, next day. 9 of us are starting to... Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Hang on. We were coming to know... Oh, yeah, it's just talking about how big we are. Yeah, we met with the... Oh, that's right, we need City Hall before we can do proper meetings. Still, let's see what they have to trade. And we're gonna reclaim this building, which means we're gonna need to prepare for some pretty tough fights soon. You just accompany her. You scout right here. There, won't be touched until 8.0. Yeah, it's a while off. Yet Lone Traveler returns, killing some zombies. Asks if they need anything and trade. Sorry, I don't really have any interest in any of it, actually. Okay. I'm gonna help out with this. You guys kill the zombies there. You guys kill the zombies here. You scout up here. You scout up here. Alright, and let's go ahead with the next turn. Equip skilled survivors first. Alright. So, okay. Our expansion going forward now, I'm thinking... We're gonna want to start inching forward in order to rub up on our neighbors. Because that's a very good thing to do defensively. So we're gonna reclaim this office. You can scout out this farm. You can scout out this McNoodles. That is why you're so interested in the submod. Yeah, I think that submod is definitely going to be added into the next run just to make the whole world a little more active. Because the more active the world is, the better, I think, with the Old World Blues submod. You guys can't handle that, right? Could you handle this if you were working together? No. Could you handle this place if you were working together? What if you had this guy helping? Okay. Then you handle that, and then I'll go up ahead here and start cleaning that out. Alright. Next day, our scouts come back. You scout this. You scout this. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Come on. Alright, you do this. You do this. You do this. Can you handle that on your... Yes, good, good, good. You get that that factory, the research center, you can start making use of it. The Washington area is your most played area. I started playing as Vegas just because it's like a familiar place. It's good to like know, and it's really like just below Washington is where I focus, like around like Vault City and all of that is what I like playing. Hence why I'm doing the Vault City playthrough right now. But yeah, I might swing up that way in the future because I think that area definitely has some of the best fleshed out lore in the submod. Or the most interesting lore to me, I should say. I feel like Mexico is definitely more fleshed out. I'm not super interested in a lot of the Mexico lore they've made. You scout this. You scout here. How much food do we lose every day? We lose 2 food a day? Alright, that's not a problem. Ugh. They're burying underneath our tunnels. Fuck. Alright, let's collapse the tunnels. Oh, that didn't lose a farm for us. Okay. gonna go here. Or, I mean, gonna have him go here. And I guess you just give him backup so you can both train together. Our builder's doing that. You scout up here. You scout over here. Alright, we're still fighting to take that. Okay, you're gonna begin researching now, buddy. Let's start with zombie vitals. Yeah, that's the area where you first started, was around, like, the Washington area. Oops. Yeah, you go handle this. And let's reclaim the McNoodles here. You scout this. Okay. You go kill what's here. You scout over here. Next day. Alright, let's you and I go and recruit this guy to get an extra hand. The first nation you played was the Bone Dancers. Aren't they the, like, are they... They're the mind controlling chick, right? Gorgina. Alright, let's reclaim this. Alright, next turn. We've never eaten people. Welcome aboard. Where's their horde? Okay, right there. I should be able to... I can't fight it, but I can single-handedly defend against it. You help out there. You go work on this farm. That's gonna slow our food loss slightly. And if I take them with me... Okay, that's not enough. So I'm just gonna stand defense here for a moment. And you guys go and handle some of the minor threats that have started to crop up around the walls. Oh, it's a triple arch because it's McNoodles on them. Hang on, I'm trying to look at the building, not the person. No, there we go. McNoodles. You deserve a break today. Have some noodles made your way. I like the silly, like, not... I love the knockoffs of fast food restaurants that fictitious settings make when they can't use copywritten stuff. You scout here. Okay. Next day. Come on, attack us, horde. Zombie vitals, we've seen that in the past. Convince them it's okay for us to keep the McNoodles for mutual defense. Over-processed sad student ramen. It's not even made using, like, real grain. It's made with, like, some sort of, like, weird paste they make from, like, plant byproduct. Oh, that being said, I'm pretty sure that's what, like, a lot of artificial meat is plant byproducts. And that stuff usually tastes good. That shit tastes good. Alright, let's take the fight to them together. Me and her. You now need to research. I think we're gonna want to start working down the construction path to get fertilizers to increase our food output. Because the way it is right now, we're only gonna last a few more days without me hopping on the farms to help. You help him out. And next day. Oh, now the horde pushes through. Assholes. Malik delivered a message for Dorothy, box leader, today. Apparently the Rifts have heard of her badass skills and want to see how she'd do in a real fight. If we're willing, Malik wants to pit Dorothy against their champion in a fight not to the death, but to the pain. Actually, I have no idea what sort of fight this will be, but I assure you she'll probably live through it. Yeah, sure. The match lasted into the night, with a lot of posturing and near misses, neither fighting giving any ground. After the third break, just as the clock struck midnight, Dorothy dropped their champion, dropped their champion, a stunning German suplex. Afterward, Malik seemed to look on us with a newfound respect. He even bowed to us before they dragged their fallen champion back, plus 10 respect from them. Good. The Bone Dancers are cannibal raiders that can either join the Washington Brotherhood or function, or turn into a Heaven's Gate ally, or turn into a Psyker War Nation. Oh! They're the ones that... Are they the ones that get, like, the crazy animated profile picture when Wild Wasteland stuff is turned on? Also, a pregnancy? Oh, we... Oh, it was that kind of fight they were having, I see. Intense fight deep into the night. Oh my. Yeah, they are the ones with the anime thing. They might be a focus of a future playthrough, honestly. They're one of the nations that's always caught my eye. The Vault-Tec one is running real long. I'm not complaining, though. I'm enjoying it. I'm having so much fun doing it. All of you guys work together on that little horde. Convince them it's okay for us to keep the place. Shit. Alright, now take the bank there. All of you go handle the threats here. You can go and scout up here. I'm gonna need to start working the farm very soon. Alright, that's the only place for the threat, so all of you work on the zombies there. He's rebuilding this. Yeah, so I'll just send this guy scouting up here. Okay, this is the other edge of town, so actually, I think once we're done claiming this, we're gonna start creeping upstream over to here. I think that's gonna be the right path. Alright, next day. There we go, better construction. Convince them it's okay for us to keep it. With the Wild Wasteland and Equestria rule, they become the Black Lodge with a Psyker leader. So why do they need the My Little Pony thing? Is that a reference to something that I'm not getting? Oh wait, is that a reference to Twin Peaks? Is that what that is? I'm not sure. Alright, so let's reclaim... Hang on. You go handle those zombies yourself. You could do that. You big, strong man. Okay, it is Twin Peaks. Why does it need the My Little Pony April Fool's Day update to get a Twin Peaks reference? Actually, reclaim that. You handle the enemies right there. Yeah, now I'm working the farm to increase our yield for a little while. Oh, Jesus, we've been going for like 40 minutes. I actually have things I need to do. So, that was a nice little stream. I haven't been streaming for the past couple of weeks just because preoccupied with things, but I'm trying to, like, at least squeeze in more little streams here and there in order to get caught back up on streaming. But, yeah. I'm gonna wrap up stream there for tonight. I don't think there's gonna be any more streaming tonight, but there could be. Always keep an eye on Tumblr, on Twitch, and on the Gas Network Discord, all of which I announce when I go live. You just linked that one, so alright. You linked it to that one, so they wouldn't need to work on it anymore. Oh, that makes sense. Words. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Keep an eye on those 3 places to know when I go live again. If you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed it. You know, leave a like, comment anything you would like to see added, and going up on the same day as this is some Piku Niku, so why don't you go and check that out? I've been fucking adoring that series. But anyway, both nations have a focus for war with each other. That makes sense. But yeah, I'll see all you later. Ta-ta!